Hi friends, it's Deanna here today, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I wanted to make myself a quick, fun, just t-shirt, you know, a cute little tee. And I just remembered that Judy from Pattern for Pirates just came up with a free t-shirt design just for Valentine's Day. It's just a plain t-shirt. I've got this cute stripy fabric, and I think we're gonna make one. I'm gonna do it really quick. And we're gonna go ahead, and I just downloaded it on my laptop. We're gonna print it on my projector, sew it up, and then we'll have a t-shirt ready for tomorrow. Can we get it done? How fast do you think, how long do you think it's gonna take us to finish it? It's 5:19 right now in the afternoon slash night. Afternoon, night starts at 6. So we'll see how long it takes. All right, if you go to patternsforpirates.com, you will see that they have, well, new release patterns. But if you scroll to the new release patterns, there is the Judy Tee for my Valentine's free sewing pattern. And you click right on that Judy Tee right there. And then it takes you to the tee, and it's $0. Then you can go ahead and scroll down and add to cart and place your order. And then you can download it and open it up on Adobe Reader and find your size. Now you can do it on projector how I'm doing it, or you know, you can do it on whatever you have. If you don't have a projector, you can do it on your you can print it or whatever. Okay, now it's gonna go. Turn on my projector. I'm gonna get ready to cut our fabric. Make sure this is gonna fit in this fabric, because sometimes I plan on something and it doesn't quite fit. I think this is going to be just the perfect amount of fabric. I may have to do the sleeves in a color block color, but if I do, I'll just use a color that matches one of the stripes. But I think it'll be just enough to do. I'm going to do the scoop neckband. I like a scoop neckband. But there's also a crew neckband option. I'm not gonna be able to, I don't think I'm gonna be able to line up my lines on the side because I don't have a lot of fabric. But what you would do to line up those lines would be to place your two pieces on top of each other, matching the armpit area, and those are the ones that you want to match up. So let me see how much I have down here. I just don't think I'm gonna have enough to, oh, maybe match up the lines. Maybe I will. I'm matching up the sides where the armpits are, because you want the side seams are what you want to match up. So it looks like I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna bring you close up so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so if you go close up, you can see right there on the sides that those lines are matching. Here's the line of my projector. If I place that on top, I can match up those lines. So my lines on my side are matched up now, so hopefully my back and front lines will match up. My sides will match up. All right, my back is ready. Now let's see if we can do our sleeves out of it. And I think I'm going to do most likely short sleeve, because I don't think I have enough for long sleeve, and I don't really know that I really want long sleeve. Oh, don't cut my front now. All right, let's see how much of this I have. I have to fold it this way and hope that it's wide enough. You can get one sleeve out of this one. We're going to the short sleeve line. Okay, now I gotta cut another one, and it's mirrored, so I have to put it the other way. Ooh, is it wide enough? Is it wide enough? It's not quite wide enough. Is it wide enough on this side? Might be wide enough on this side. Holy cow, I'm like barely scraping the barrel here when it comes to how much fabric I have. Literally, I need to do a close-up and show you what I mean by that. Like that is how much fabric I have right there. Nothing left. It's like at the edge right there, at the edge right there, and then this is gonna be, I'm gonna have to find my neckband somewhere in there. I don't have enough of this fabric, so I'm gonna look for a fabric that kind of matches it on in my stash. Let's see. So right here's kind of my stash of some of my solid stash. And I want probably like a stretchy poly. It's too dark, but not dark enough. This one's not quite the right color. Do I not have any white? I have ribbing, white ribbing, but that doesn't really match. Ooh. Oh, this is French terry, that's not it. You all think that this is too dark? There's these two. Should I do like a darker or maybe this one? Actually. This one. Or I also have this one down up here. I'm thinking this one. I'm liking what it's pulling with this. Yeah, so this one is a little bit darker than this mint green, but the same tone, just a tiny bit darker. So I think I'm gonna go with that. All right, let's cut that neckband. Unless I find something else on this side. I don't think so. I don't think I have any more solids over there. Okay, we're going with this green one. And let's see, I got done cutting at 5:32. The time is up at the top. See it right there? February 13, 5:32. All right, let's get to sewing. All right, I had to let Bo in. He was outside. It's 5:34 right now. 5:34. I don't know if you can see it. 5:34. 5:34. I don't know if you can see it on there or not, but it is. So we're gonna get started and see how long it takes. These t-shirts are so fun to make and they're so quick and easy that it's always my go-to. And it's so nice because it's like you can then get them done real quick and then you have a fun little t-shirt to wear. We're gonna start by matching up our shoulder seams and sewing that up. And a lot of you said a few of you said that you liked the version of the video where I have it kind of on the side, on like a side to side. So I'm gonna do that again with this one. So hello over there. I've got you over here where I'm recording a closer look of what I'm doing. I'm showing the shoulders. I'm sewing the shoulders here, right sides together. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my neckband. I'm gonna fold it right sides together and sew the long raw edge so that neckband is prepared for when we come back. And Bo seems to be very thirsty. He's over there drinking massive amounts of water. I'm gonna be using my serger for this, but if you don't have a serger, you can use a stretch stitch on your sewing machine. Since this is a stretch fabric, you want that stretch stitch. Here I'm also giving you 2 sewing angles. I don't know what my hand is gonna cover, but I don't even know if this is even enjoyable. I'm not even sitting down. I'm like, this is gonna be a quick sew, just going for it. This serger has like a little thing in the back here, that right there. So I clip my threads on there when I'm done. Like this, look, whoop, and it's so nice and easy. I'm going over here to my ironing board and I'm actually gonna, you could have done this before serging. I didn't because I just didn't. I was prepping something else. I was already sitting there, so I went ahead and did it. But fold that band wrong sides together and create a memory crease with your iron. It's kind of nice because then it's easier to put your band on when it's got a crease. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and sew our sleeves. So we're gonna open up this t-shirt and we're gonna grab our sleeves and we're gonna find the one that's got the right markings. So like this one's got the top, you can see the top here, and the 2 notches for the back, and this is the back, which is the higher scoop, this is the lower scoop. So you want to match up the back to the back and the front to the front, and we're going to go right sides together all the way down. This is my first time sewing this pattern, but I figured it's a simple pattern, so I just kind of browsed over the steps and we got right to it. It's one of those things, it's one of those like kind of fun patterns for me. I don't know what you think, but I like to have some kind of patterns that are just so easy to sew up that you can just like, when you feel in the mood to sew something, but you don't feel in the mood to take forever sewing, then I pick a pattern like this that just kind of, you know, like it's an easy sew, it's fun, you know, like I just get to have a little bit of fun sewing this up real quickly, and then you're like have like instant gratification. Like I think that's the thing I most like about it. I'm done. I made a shirt. Isn't it so cute? It's my favorite thing. All right, and I'm also going to go ahead and prep the neckband. I'm going to grab my little snippet scissors that are right here. Get rid of this thread here. And I'm going to match up the shoulders and go to the front and do a little snip, and then go to the back and do a little snip, and then match the front and back snip and go to the sides. We'll see how low this scoop is. I don't love a super low scoop, but I usually always prefer a scoop, so hopefully it's not too low. All right, so now that I've got those dots, I can grab my neckband, which I left over on the ironing mat, and mark the center front, and then match up the center front and the center back and go to the sides. I like when a neckband is wider like this one. This is a wider neckband. It's kind of nice. I like that. That was my chair. I swear. All right, we're gonna go ahead and match up and if you didn't hear it, then never mind. Match up the neckband at the quarter points that I created. And then we're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and trim off these threads here because they're annoying and I don't need them. Okay, and the back as well. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go sew that up. Right now it is a text message, 5:41. 5:42. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna show you again. 5:42. I'm gonna start with the sleeves. And now the neckband. I like my band to be facing up when I'm sewing. And then stretch to fit that neck area. Alright, so get all my clips back from the serger. Next step is to sew the sides. So I'm going to match up that side seam where the armpit area is first, and then go down the sleeve. Hopefully my lines will match. And then down the front, down the side, and same on the other side. This one sleeve doesn't match because that's the one I cut upside down, and I didn't really match up the lines very well on that one. It's okay. All right, let's go sew those sides and we'll just hem and we'll be done. All right, now I'm over here at my ironing board again, and we're going to steam the hem. So we're gonna go all the way around. I went down a little bit here because I wanted to match up the stripe, even though I went lower on the stripe at the front. But that's okay, I'll just hem a little bit more right there and it's fine. As for a curved hem, what I like to do is kind of pull at the fabric as I'm steaming, and it helps me create that curve. Because this one's got a little bit of a curved hem. Okay, and then the sleeve. I cut all these serger tails. They get in the way and they're annoying. For the sleeve, we're just folding up that 1/2 inch and steaming. Alright, I'm going to my cover stitch to hem. I hope you're not getting spoiled by the 2 views, because on this one, the cover stitch is kind of hard to hard 2 views. So I'm just going to do the 1 view. Wah wah. Alright. TW is 5:51 right now, and we're almost done. Alright friends, our top is done. It is 5:55. I can't remember what time we started, but it is now 5:55. And we finished. How cute is this? I'm gonna go try it on and show you what it looks like on, and then we'll see how long it takes me to upload this video tonight. I hope you love it. Let's try it on. All right, friends, we are done with this top, and I think it turned out so adorable. I love how it looks. It's so cute. I love the scoop. I think it's perfect. Go grab this free pattern, come back and sew it up with me. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below and let me know what you think. And happy Valentine's Day. Bye.